So hopefully you guys enjoy the final result.
Child of the night, I'm creeping.
Hey guys, welcome back to Tank Garage. My name is Frank and I will be the man behind the camera. In today's video, we are finally going to be wrapping our chrome emblems with gloss black 3M. Oh, actually it's Vivid film. So we are finally going to be removing all of the chrome from the front of the car. This will be the last part of chrome, so I cannot wait and see the final result. Before the video starts, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any uploads from Tank Garage. Alrighty guys, so as you guys can see, we have the Volvo emblem as well as the V8 and those little bars that goes up and down that is still chromed out in the front of the car. In a previous video, we tinted the lights in the front, so now the last thing to blacken out the look of the S80 V8 would be the badge, the little stripes on the side, and the V8. So I went ahead and purchased myself a wrapping kit. Versus last video, which I struggled a little bit, this should be a little bit easier. So I do have now the 3M, or I believe it is Vivid, the gloss black wrap, and also bought myself a full kit with little cutting tools, a proper X-Acto, and the actual wrapping squeegees, which would help me a lot in doing the grill. So let's see how it goes. I don't think this is going to be an easy task. The centerpiece will be probably the hardest, as well as the V8, since it is very, very small. So let's get right into it. All right guys, so I made a pretty much makeshift tripod. Let me just fix it real quick. So yeah, I pretty much made a makeshift tripod with a garbage. So hopefully you guys can see properly. You probably cannot see my face. So this time I brought the right stuff. So I have my clay bar and my quick spray detailer. I just finished washing the whole car, so it should be pretty clean, but I'm gonna go ahead and clay bar just the places that I'm gonna be using. So go ahead and grab your quick detailer. Make sure you wet your clay bar properly. I'm gonna be careful not to put some all over the place because I just finished washing the car. Grab your clay and you wanna go around and remove all of the impurities that could be embedded inside of the logo. I don't think there's gonna be that much because the car is very, very clean, but we can still see some marks on the clay, so that means it's doing its job at removing the impurities inside of this part. Alright, so there is some dirt inside, so that definitely helped a lot. So I'm just gonna go ahead now and grab a towel to wipe everything before it dries and make some horrible stretch marks. I'll be back. Alright guys, so I went ahead and cut some of the wrap. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the little gloves that came into the kit, which should technically help me. I don't know how this is supposed to help me, but it doesn't hurt, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and grab all my tools here. So the first part I'm gonna start by doing is going to be this little part right here. So let's peel off the portion of the wrap. I believe that is yeah, so there is multiple layers, so there's a top layer and a bottom layer. So let's go ahead and grab this right here. Let's make sure that it covers the whole piece of chrome. This is going to be kind of hard because of this bottom piece right here. Let's put it a bit further. And okay, there we go. So that's done. I'm gonna just go ahead and make sure that I cover all of the area. Let's make sure it's well put into it. I'm going to use the edges on this tool to kind of push onto it. So from what I see here, here's the edge. So this is the part where I need to cut it. So let's see if I can get some good adhesion going here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the little tools that it came with. Oh, there we go. So it came with like little wedges like this, so you can really push the wrap onto the part where it needs to go. It is harder to do in the corners, but this is my first time doing it, so please be considering of that. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to make the first cut here. Okay. Oops, missed a little piece here. Probably just patch it up after. So there's only a tiny little part right here that I missed. Okay, and then I believe this has to go just at the bottom right here. Make sure I cut through it good. I'm gonna be careful with this so I don't poke my eye out. I mean, I think it looks all right. It's definitely not perfect, and I have a lot of film, so I'll be able to do it again. Now the issue is to try and get the little plastic that's on top off. Okay. First one's done. Just gonna do some cutting over here. All right, so that side is done, guys. Let's go ahead and do the other one. So let's move ahead onto the V8. I believe this is probably going to be the hardest part, just because there is like a ton of little nooks and crannies. I don't know how I'm going to push it on the edges. I'm probably going to have to like cut it down the middle right here and kind of wrap around the edge like that. Let's see. That came out all right. Second portion of the V goes up here. see how it looks from here. This is harder than I thought, guys. The V8 part here is very, very, very hard to get it to stick properly. It's possible that the badges are still a little wet. That's why it's not sticking properly. I might have to give some more time to dry, guys. That's why it just unstuck by itself. Let's see this side. This side doesn't seem to be wanting to stick as well. See, on the sides it just unsticks. I'm gonna go ahead and do the V8, probably the last. So I'm just gonna skip forward, guys, and close the camera because this is a lot of footage for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do the rest, and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so I did most of the work. I did pretty much the most that I could do because there's some parts like the V8 badge which was pretty much impossible to do. I just don't feel like it sticks properly to the chrome. I don't know if it's the type of wrap from Vivid that I purchased or it's just me and my non-skilled wrapping techniques, but I'll show you guys what it looks like up to now. It's pretty much everything is done except for the whole Volvo in the middle, and then you have the V8 which is going to be left out chrome. What I think I'm going to do is in a future video we're going to take it completely off and paint it gloss black, because the look, if the whole grille is gloss black, I believe would be way better than just the center portion like that. So hopefully you guys enjoy the final result.
Child of the night, I'm creeping. Molly on my side and we rolling in the deep end. I don't know the time, but it's freezing. I got all the time, what I focus when it's squeezing. But I cannot care, I got business everywhere. Proceed with caution, I stay aware. I'm conscious, you ain't even there, you lack it.
So here it is, guys, the final result. It actually looks pretty good. The only thing I would change would be, so there is a gray part. So the actual grille of the car is all gray, and if that would be all black, it would just look absolutely killer. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna rock this for now. It looks decent. It's not the best wrap job since, you know, I did it myself. It looks actually pretty good from afar. If you get really close, then you can see the spots where I didn't cut properly and stuff like that. But listen, it's all a learning process, guys, and in the end, I'm going to paint the grille. So we'll leave it like that for now until I take the time to take the whole bumper off, remove the grille properly, and then send it off to a good paint shop to have it properly painted gloss black. And then after that, all we have left is the carbon fiber, the body kit, and a little surprise, probably a tune, hoping to achieve a little bit more horsepower, let's say, out of the S80 V8. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any uploads from Tank Garage. See ya, boys.